Hi, I'm Zaria Street, and I hope you're having a great day. I'm here to talk about the controversial topic, e-cigarettes are safer than tobacco cigarettes. I am supporting that e-cigarettes are safer than tobacco cigarettes because e-cigarettes has low carcinogenic products in their vapor solution. It is less harmful to the public, and e-cigarettes are a beneficial tool to help abstain from tobacco products. Claim says researchers Macaulay conducted a study on smoking e-cigarettes versus cigarettes to compare the pollution concentration on the air and in themselves. A non-cancer risk analysis shows no significant risk of harm to human health for vapor juice samples, while cigarettes show significant risk of harm to human health. Researcher Madden states that in terms of secondhand vaping, a clear stream air study found that e-cigarettes produce detectable amounts of toxic substance in the air of an enclosed space. Madden also states that it would be more harmful to breathe air in a large city than in a room with someone who is vaping. Finally, there have been personal accounts involving David Gurley. His father switched to vaping over a year ago after suffering a heart attack. According to David Gurley, his father's doctor reports the blockage in his blood vessels had begun to clear because he was vaping. Also, cigarettes has hundreds of carcinogenic products that causes an array of long-term health problems, from yellow teeth to lung cancer. E-cigarette vapor solution only has very few amounts of chemical compounds that only come from nicotine-containing solution, but it does not contain nearly all of the tobacco chemicals and only has 4 ingredients. The only known possible harm that may come from secondhand vapor inhalation is a nicotine addiction, but it's almost negligible because one would have to directly breathe the vapor into another person's face for them to absorb the nicotine before it evaporates. The odds of abstinence were 60% greater among those who use cigarettes than among those who used either no quitting aid or over-the-counter nicotine replacement therapy, or NRT. Here are some thought-provoking images to make you think a little more about shifting your mind. But in case you thought you weren't heard, vaping is being advertised as a completely safe alternative that comes in a variety of flavor to teens. According to Gray, this lack of consequence in alluring flavors are enticing the kids to try it whether they know about nicotine or not. However, their own chief executive, Kevin Burns, came out and said underage e-cigarette use is showing to be a serious problem, so they have gone on the ban for sweet flavors like mango and cucumber from stores and are only for online purchases. Also, nicotine is a highly addictive substance. No matter which process it uses to intake it, a person can still become attached. It was noted by the U.S. Surgeon General in 2010 that nicotine is as addictive as cocaine or heroin. It stimulates the dopaminergic transmission, affecting the reward center and desensitizing over time. Although it may not cause cancer, nicotine does have some negative effects on the body. In direct application, it causes irritation in the mouth, the throat, increased salivation, nausea, abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. However, inhaling nicotine, especially vapor, significantly lessens the toxic effects of nicotine, leaving increased pulse rate, blood pressure, decreased skin temperature, and possible gastrointestinal problems if there is nasal leakage. Vaping has created as a safer alternative to cigarette addiction, eventually weaning you from it. Nicotine liquids come in all milligram levels, coming all the way down to 0. The intention is to smoke the nicotine level you are currently at to replace the cigarettes in your life. And then it is proven that you can also eventually stop vaping. And these are my sources. And thank you for listening to my controversial topic, e-cigarettes are safer than tobacco cigarettes.